Hi loves, it's Elle and welcome back to my channel, and today is one as requested by you. We are using a new Urban Decay palette and something that just got dropped off on my doorstep. So if you want to know more about that, hit the subscribe button, share this video with somebody you think might like it, and let's do it. All right loves, so just to start off this video, I want to let you know at the end of this, I am giving away 4 of the new Ultimate Brush On Set and Go Off powders from Urban Decay. Reason being is I'm going to be using just the regular standard translucent, and then they have a fair, medium, dark, and deep. So I'll let you know the details at the end of the video and how to win those. Okay, so today you guys asked me to do a look with the new Urban Decay Honey palette. I think it's actually a really interesting palette, that's all. I mean, you know, who needs another palette, for heaven's sakes? But I like that there are these kind of, see this like kind of burnt orangey yellowy color? I love those colors. It's a very in vogue color right now, so I just date myself. To use, and I've been wearing it a lot. I love it. It looks really beautiful on almost every single eye color. Actually, really honestly, it would be great on every single eye color, especially my blue-eyed girls. Woo! And my brown-eyed girls, that would be a all-star for you. So let's jump into the look. We are going to first start with this color right here, which is going to be used all over, and it is called Flyby. Ha! I cannot read. Flyby. Yep. All right. So we're going to go all over the lid. Okay. So to start this off, this is a iridescent shade. So I don't love that. So let me go grab a matte white shade. All right. So I never like starting out my eye look with a shimmery base. I mean, people that are younger than me can do it, but not me. It just shows like every line and every imperfection possible. If you guys are new here, welcome. The reason why I usually, when I'm doing a look, like we're doing a look today, this is not going to be like, oh, I swept one color over my lid. But when we do a look like this, I like to use a one color over the lid to help with blending. And it's usually some sort of matte skin tone, whatever matches your skin tone. All right, so we're gonna start to build, guys. We're gonna go in probably with this color right here, which is called Hive. And then we're gonna go into this color right here, which is called Keeper. And we're gonna build up a nice eye look. I don't quite know what I'm gonna do. Isn't that the fun of makeup? I'm just gonna see where the makeup takes us. All right, so we're going into Hive first. And this is a great way to start a transition because it helps us get our hand all ready to rock and roll, find our socket, give that a really nice definition, and it really starts the hand moving in appropriate directions and gets that eye all nice and sculpted out. Sorry, I'm still recovering from a cold, so my voice is all a little cray. All right, I am going to be doing the traditional kind of swiping back and forth motions here and going down in this outer V right here. We are going to give this quite a dramatic smoky look. This is a Sigma E25 brush. Taking the same darn brush, going into Keeper, which is probably my favorite color in this whole palette. It matches my sweater. I have been wearing this non-stop. What I will do is I'll just swipe this all over the lid, put a bunch of black mascara on, and it is fantastic. You saw that look I did in another recent video. That's what kind of prompted this tutorial. You guys said, yes, please, let's do a look. And then I'm gonna go right over that transition shade and start to bring that up into the brow bone. This is how you create dimension and depth within a look, is by making sure that you're using multiple colors a little bit at a time and layering them. All right. I mean, that color by itself is just gorgeous. I mean, it's so pretty. Okay, now what we're gonna do is we're gonna go into, I think what we're gonna do is we're gonna go into Drip, which is this color right here. And I'm just gonna build a little bit more intensity. I'm gonna go to the brush that is in the actual palette. And I'm just gonna build a little bit of extra intensity right here in the corner. And I'm gonna use this probably underneath my eye as well. This is a beautiful color, wow. Blending out. Great, I'm gonna go back into Keeper. I don't wanna lose this beautiful yellowy orangey tone. Okay, so I'm gonna give you a couple options here, y'all. You can stop here. This is what I would do. If it was me just wearing this palette, you know what I mean, just easy breezy, I would stop here and bring both of the colors, Keeper and Hive, or maybe even Drip underneath this bottom lash line, mascara, call it a day. But let's try to use a little bit more of the colors in this palette. So what we're gonna do is we're gonna go in with a synthetic brush. This one is the Sigma F75 brush. Okay, so I'm just kind of thinking through how I want to do this because I love what's happening already right here. These colors, these kind of shimmery colors right here are just stunning. I mean, stunning. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to have some fun. That brush we talked about, we're going to go into Honey, which is this beautiful yellowy poppy color. And I'm going to dip also into Golden, which is right next to it. And we're going to live the little shimmery fantasy. See, now that to me is really beautiful. I'm going to go back in with the very first kind of flesh tone color that we used, and I'm just going to reinforce a little bit of matte kind of highlight right here and reinforce it underneath the brow, just ever so gently. Yeah, that's pretty. Okay, so now what I'm going to do is, just to add a little bit more color, I'm going to go into Sting, which is this color right here. And honestly, they don't really need like a setting spray to make this kind of shimmery standout. Look at, there's no fallout. Oh, there's a little bit of fallout. I didn't really even notice that. Okay, I'm going to brush that away. I mean, just the tiniest amount. I don't usually do my concealer and stuff before I do my eye makeup, but hey, that's okay. All right. So we're going to go into, with a small detailing brush, the brush that comes with it, we're going to go into that Sting, which is that deepest color, and we're just going to kind of build a little bit of intensity along this lash line. Not all the way in, just enough to give some saturation. Yeah. I mean, you know, Urban Decay does such a nice job, in my opinion, on shadows, and I've said that before. I just think they do such a nice job. Okay, so there we go. So this is a beautiful, I think these colors are very different. I love it. I'm kind of into it. Okay, so let's finish up the bottom. We're gonna take a small detailing brush, a pencil brush. This one is by Zoeva. It's a 230 Zoeva brush. And I am going to go back into Keeper and see if I can do it here for you, which is the yellowy, burnt yellowy color, and I'm going to pull this underneath the eye. I'm going to really smoke this out a little bit. Okay, then I'm going to go in with Sting, which is the deepest color, just on the outside to make this kind of make sense out here where that deep color we extended. All right. So there that is. Look at that. So, so beautiful. Okay, so what I'm going to do is I'm going to go finish the other eye and then we'll test the powders out. All right, so the eyes are on. I kind of live for it, to be honest with you. I really enjoy this eye look, so yay. All right, so let's set the face. This powder for me does not need to be set. I mean, the foundation does not need to be set, okay? I'm using the Urban Decay's foundation. As you know, I don't usually set it, but we're just gonna give it a go. So here it is. This is the Ultimate Brush Off Set and Go powder. And it comes with a cruelty-free brush in here. I haven't tried it yet, but I just pulled the little tab off. And then the powder is in here. And you literally, it clicks shut. You shake it a little bit like this. It distributes powder into the top of the thingy, I guess the guy. Words are not my friend today. And then you're supposed to go like this. And you're supposed to put it all over the face. And I'm using the Universal, the translucent shade. It's actually, I like the delivery system of it. So this is the problem. I probably should have used it with a foundation that I actually need to set. I'm just gonna kind of buff in a little bit. I'm gonna finish my makeup, but I'm gonna show you what I'm gonna do real quick. Hold on, bear back. So what they say about this powder, and I'll show you what's happening in a second. So this is basically a demi-matte finish. So I love that it's not fully matte. It is a vegan formula, which I love. It has blurred out properties inside of it to help it look a little seamless, which I think it looks really nice over here. It is very weightless, as they said. It does feel that way. Obviously, it is cruelty-free, all of that good jazz. But for me, even with any kind of powder that is semi-matte, this is what I always do with it. I will spray this with a rehydrating spray. This one is by Too Faced. I need to buy another one. I should have bought it during the Ulta sale. Take my beauty beauty sponge. I forgot to talk about this in my dupes video. This is like by far one of my favorite dupes from Beauty Blender. This is like, I use this more than I use my Beauty Blender. So here we are. So this is what it looks like. I think the powder's nice. I mean, it's a powder. I think that it gives a really nice finish to the skin. It's not overly matte. I can use it. I probably would enjoy it a little bit more with a more hydrating foundation. Let's just be very, very real. The brush seems nice in here. It's not too stiff, which is really, you know, nice. It does do a buffing technique to it. So, but I probably would still use my own brush. Just because for me, I like a bigger, fluffier brush if I am going to distribute powder like that. But if you are oily combination, this brush might be kind of life for you because it really does buff everything in. So this is the powder. This is the eye look. And I'm going to go finish up with, and then I'll come back with the details for the giveaway. All right, so here is the final look. I'm feeling a little like Jenny from the Block, J-Lo with my earrings and stuff. I love this. So this is definitely something that I would absolutely wear for like fall holiday parties, fall concerts. I love this. So overall, all in all, you know how I feel about Urban Decay palettes. Yes, they are a little bit more pricey, but they are really good product. And I like to see a palette that's come out with different shades. I mean, you know, there's a lot of palettes with very similar shades, and this one, I really enjoy the coloration. So I hope you guys enjoyed this look. So for the giveaway, it is 18 years and older, and all you have to do is put hi or your favorite Urban Decay product or whatever in the comment section below. I will pick 4 winners. Now, in the comment section below, you need to tell me what color you would be. Would you be fair? Go ahead and look on the Sephora website or the Urban Decay website to see what color you would be. Would you be medium? Would you be dark? Or would you be deep? Okay, and I have only 4, and I will pick the first person that I see with each color in the comment section after this video goes live. So thank you all so much for being here, and I'll see you on the next one. Lots of love from me to you. Bye, loves.